Hey everyone. In my other video I talked about excuse me. I talked about when other people say that family will always be there for you, love you through thick or thin. That's not necessarily true for everyone, and let's try to normalize the fact that we all have dysfunctional families and we're not treated, listen again, we're not treated equally. I've been gaslighted by a lot of people telling me, oh, why aren't your family there for you? Or they should have been there for you. Why not you talk to your family about it? And it's like, well, because I don't trust them. I grew up in a very dysfunctional family where I was manipulated and gaslighted. And it took me years to understand that, as a child, you rely on your parents and the dynamics because that's your foundation, or your guardian, that whoever you're living with, and that's your foundation. But you're forgetting that I guess I call it the subconscious. They will treat you differently by the order of your birth order, for example. Like you have your eldest, then your middle child, then the youngest. For some reason, it's just the behavior of how it becomes where the eldest is holding a lot of responsibilities. Or generally, like, the youngest always have to do it. It fluctuates between each family members. But what I'm trying to say is that you're not treated equally. Parents will want to say that they are, or they're trying to focus, or they're doing their best. Granted, yes, they are. I'm not saying they're not. But for some reason, the little nuances and the behaviors of how they treat you will change the dynamic of how you feel and your perspective. And even your siblings will have their own perspective. I have a brother who is an introvert. I'm an ambivert, so I'm extrovert and introvert. So I could see his personality. And as a kid, I saw him, he would pull further back, and I would try to help him understand, like, hey, mom just wants you to do XYZ, something simple. But he thought of it like, oh, she's telling me what to do. I must have done something bad. I'm just using that as an example. And then now that I see him and as an adult, he's constantly reverting back into like his cave, because he's like, everyone is out to get to me. Everyone is like, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Because my mother was very Asian moms. I don't know if you guys know what Asian moms are. They're very hard. They're like, I guess some of you have heard tiger moms. So there's not a lot of love or compassion. It's just how cultural conditioning of how they were brought up. So as an American, it's like, ooh, that doesn't land right, it doesn't feel comfortable. So that's what I'm saying is, he was the second child. I'm the fourth. And for some reason, it's like he took it differently. And then my older sister was very like harsh. And she complains a lot because she had to hold a lot of responsibilities when we all were young. My mom was a single mom. So again, she relied on my sister to take care of the rest of us. So she's complaining because it's like, why can't she have a childhood? So that's my whole point about we are treated differently. And keep that in mind and normalize the fact that, and please don't gaslight other people saying, well, family, you're under the same household, family should always be there for you. Not necessarily, you know, we're all brought up differently. Have an open mind that, and just listen to the other person and not, I wouldn't necessarily say like you have an answer, but at least understand that we're all different and you're not be a listening ear. You could just say to other people like, hey, I'm sorry that's what you're going through. Let me, I would like to hear more. You know, you're acknowledging the other person that they're not alone, that they want to be heard and seen, versus like, oh, family should always be there for you and da da da. So it's you're basically gaslighting that other person. So, just giving you penny for your thoughts. Talk to you guys later. Bye.